Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 2nd. This week, actually, good week. It looks a little bit different. You start off with the Ace of Hearts. So, a lot of you could be just like thinking about the home. Maybe a lot of you are just focused on the home, staying at home, and things like that, doing more home related activities this week, even in a lot of ways. Also, a good, I would say, well, to be honest, I really don't consider the Ace of Hearts that great of a love card, even though it is a Hearts card. I consider it just more of a home card, like I said, and kind of like also a new beginnings card, as all aces, for me at least, all aces are all about new beginnings and things like that. Having said that, when it's surrounded by a bunch of good love cards, to me that kind of changes the card, and it does make it speak more about love as well. So I think that possibly love could be opening up for a lot of you. There could be a lot of new beginnings in love this week as well. I think that, the fact that the card came up first as well kind of makes it lean more towards that side of things, of being just a good new beginnings love card. So I'd say that's good for everybody. I mean, if you're in love, it's great. I think if you're not, if you haven't had a relationship, it's great. Even if you don't want a relationship, we still all, can feel those feelings. So it's good for all of those things. About that, I have a crazy little dog, and I heard somebody coming to the door, and that would have just totally interrupted the reading. So glad that I paused it there. But we were at the Ace of Hearts. We're moving on to the Eight of Spades. Eight of Spades is all about work and working in a lot of ways. All eights are all about working and doing work and things like that. It can also represent obstacles that you need to overcome. I always say that eights are great cards to get actually for obstacles because they're easy. Eights are probably the easiest obstacles to overcome because the answer is just do something else with an eight. It's like if you're stuck trying to move forward in a job or something like that and you're not, then this card comes and says do something else. You're in a relationship, it's not going where you want it to go, it just says do something else. Try something different. Try something you haven't tried before. I mean, it literally is that simple. People, I think, a lot of times want to make it more complicated, but with like an Eight of Spades, like I said, it's just about putting in the work and doing something different. A lot of the times, like with an Eight of Spades, people will be working on a project, you'll be banging your head against the wall, you can't make the project move forward for whatever reason, and then it's always like somebody comes along and offers a solution that is like so easy for you to take, and then you take it, and it literally was that easy all along, and that's kind of like the Eight of Spades type energy. It's that there really is that easy of a solution to any obstacles you face this week. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts. Again, I think the Queen of Hearts is just coming in, giving like the week, even with that Eight of Spades, which could be obstacles. It's still giving the week a nice type of energy. This could also be your mother or somebody you consider to be like a mother to you, giving you advice, or maybe it could even be just somebody giving you advice that your mother would have given you, like when you were younger or something like that. So it's kind of like one of those psychic moments where maybe you receive some advice and you're like, my mom used to say that to me, but it would definitely be advice you'd want to listen to. So if somebody comes in offering you some type of mothering advice, definitely pay attention to it. Also, this could be a relationship coming in. So again, for those of you that are looking, there's like a lot of good relationship energy this week. Next, you have the Three of Hearts, which is a card of emotional happiness. Also a very good love card as well. And again, I will say that the love cards you have here, with the exception of the Queen of Hearts, are not directly love cards. Like the Three of Hearts isn't, like, to me, not directly a love card. Same with the Ace of Hearts, like which we already talked about. But I think altogether it does lead to more love. Three of Hearts, like I said, also just a very positive card, and just a card of happiness, feeling happy this week, having some things maybe go your way. And finally, end with a Joker. Joker's a really good card. It's a great card when you're working. So any of you who are working or even have a business or something, it's a very good card for that. It allows you to handle a lot. It allows you to do a lot of different things, try new things. It's a good card for like juggling energies as well. Like if you're having to do a lot, if you have a lot going on this week, this is a great card to have because it says, it gives you the power to kind of like handle it in a lot of ways. It's also a good card to like try to blend in to your surroundings with. It's one of those cards where it's like during maybe meetings and things like that, might be a good time to stay invisible this week. And it's Joker represents like a trickster, but not in a tricky negative way. Like a lot of people, sometimes when I say tricksters, they think I mean like tricking people or doing something negative. It's not like that. It's like more about the Joker knowing he knows when to be invisible and quiet, so that he can pick up on things that people are saying that maybe he wouldn't normally hear, and that could lead to a benefit. Again, nothing negative. It's just about knowing when to speak and not when to speak in a lot of ways with this card. But it's a very good card. But it looks like it actually probably just be like a nice week, nothing too crazy, just and has a nice energy to it. It might not even actually be that much going on for some of you this week. I'm getting it might just be just like a nice kind of relaxing week, which I mean you really can't beat that. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.